What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? What up, salutes? What up, mama? What up, sports fans? This Saturday, September 2nd, feels like a good day to make a little cash. Something we have actually been doing of late. In the last 4 days, I am up $1,516. Yesterday, I hit 3 out of 4 parlays and 2 out of 4 straight bets for a profit of $277. Not a huge win, but when you're coming off a losing streak like the one I recently had, it's enough to make my dick hard. My dick is so big, veiny, and hard right now, you could floor your house with it. The Baltimore game was fucking nuts. Scoreless into the 13th inning, and then I win 3 parlay bets with 1 walk-off single. And my Canadian boy Shapovalov, Denis Shapovalov, took care of business, advancing to the 4th round of the U.S. Open. Yes, his opponent retired in the 4th set, but it's not luck. You don't pull a neck muscle when you're a pro athlete unless you're getting fucking worked, which is what he was doing. I'm going to let my $100 profit off Shapovalov, I'm going to let it ride on the 4th round tomorrow. His next opponent will retire in the 4th set due to a shriveled penis, a very common injury when playing against someone the bag has bet on. Even though my hardwood sleuths lost by 4 points in a very close game, I still believe it was betting on them that juiced my mojo and brought me my overall win. I am 100% on winning days when I bet the sleuths. So it goes without saying, I'll be riding the sleuths for the rest of my days. And I know that Jorge, a.k.a. Hugh Madbro, if you want to follow him on Twitter, HUGHMADBROUGH, Hugh Madbro, is going to bounce back with another WNBA winner today. I'm excited to get his info, and I'm excited to hammer the sleuths. We are now in September. I'm very excited about the start of the NFL season this Thursday. We are going to be putting out some promo videos for the Betting with the Bag. We have a group forum on Facebook, and we will also be doing a live show every Tuesday night where we will be talking about the winners, and we'll be discussing who's riding high and who's failing miserably. When I was on Loshak's show down in Costa Rica, I told him that I was expecting to hit 60% in the NFL year, and he made this fucking face, this crazy face. I want so badly for him to make that fucking face all year long. That face is going to motivate me. That face is going to get me out of bed every morning and get me studying. If I ever woke up in the morning and that face was in bed beside me, I would jump the fuck out of bed so fast. All right. So today I have 2 games keyed. One is baseball, one is college football, and I got it keyed to 4 games. The baseball game I have keyed is the Cleveland Indians on the road over Detroit at minus 300. I know this is a huge favorite, but it does add 60 to 70 points to each of my parlays. It's Corey Kluber versus Jordan Zimmerman. The Tigers have thrown in the towel on the season, and Zimmerman is an auto fade for me, even though he fucked me by having a good start versus the Rockies last out. I'm very confident going up against Jordan Zimmerman and also having a Cy Young nominee on the mound, Corey Kluber. 13-4 with a 2.63 ERA, 0.89 whip. He's an absolute stud on his way to a possible Cy Young. In August, he was 5-1 with a 1.96 ERA. He's won his last 3 road starts. The Indians are going for their 10th straight win. You know I've got them in my futures action to win the World Series, to win the AL, and I've got them parlayed with the Dodgers to win Indians in the AL, Dodgers in the NL. And Jordan Zimmerman is not going to get in the way of their 10th straight win. He's 8-11 with a 6.08 ERA and a 1.55 whip. He's 0-3 with 11.42 ERA and a 1.95 whip in his career versus the Indians. He finished August 2-3 with a 7.44 ERA. It doesn't matter what side of the rubber he stands on, he's going to get touched like a Costa Rican hooker. The Cardinals on the road over the Giants at minus 150 is the first game I will be parlaying the Indians game to. It's Lance Lynn versus Chris Stratton. Lance Lynn is 10-6 with a 3.14 ERA and a 1.17 whip. He's having a monster season this year coming back from Tommy John. He's 4-1 with a 2.13 ERA and 11 starts since July 1st. He gave up 2 runs, 6 hits with 8 strikeouts in 7 innings last out versus the Rays. Great performance. He's gone 6 or more in his last 10 starts and is unbeaten in all 10. He's going up against Stratton, who looks like he's got a live arm, good young pitcher, 2-3 with a 3.82 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. He has thrown 3 straight quality starts, has allowed 2 earned runs in his last 18 and 2/3 with 21 strikeouts, coming off a tough loss versus Arizona where he allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, in 6 innings with 10 Ks. I would have taken the under in this game, but it's going to be 100 degrees in San Francisco, which is a rarity, and I cannot trust the San Francisco Giant bullpen. Is fucking abhorrent. Their offense is dismal, which is great for unders, but if you're gonna the Cardinals put up 6 runs, 8 runs on the fucking bullpen in the last 3 against their setup man and their closer. Dyson's a fucking bum. Anyways, that's why the Rangers got rid of him. Who would have thought Melanson would be such a fucking write-off this year? This Giants team is just fucking bad. Cards are in the thick of the playoff race and must win now and will win today. Next game I'm taking is the Nationals on the road over the Brewers at -165. In all honesty, I can't believe I'm getting -165 on this game. It's Max Scherzer versus Brandon Woodruff. Scherzer is 13-5 with a 2.21 ERA, 0.85 WHIP. Talking about another Cy Young nominee right here. On the road, he's an absolute beast. 8-2 with 1.79 ERA, and he's holding opponents to a 155 batting average. It's fucking magic, man. He beat Milwaukee earlier this year with 1 earned run and 9 strikeouts over 6 innings. He's going up against Brandon Woodruff. So people see his numbers, his 1-1 with a 1.62 ERA, 1.38 WHIP. And they think, this is a quality young pitcher, but I do not think he's as good as those numbers show. He was a 5th-round pick out of high school in 2011, didn't sign. Then he was an 11th-round pick out of Mississippi State in 2014. In AAA Colorado Springs, that's where he spent all year. He has the same WHIP, the exact same WHIP that he has in the majors right now, but his ERA is almost 3 runs higher. He's 6-5 with a 4.30 ERA with his 1.37 WHIP. I think that's the kind of pitcher he is. I do not think he's a sub-3 ERA, let alone 1.62 ERA. I think because of how well he's done in his 3 starts in the big leagues, that I'm getting -165 with Scherzer on the mound. I think that's a really good number, and I'm going to hammer it. Next game I'm taking for the 3rd day in a row, and 1-1 with this bet, is I'm taking the Diamondbacks at Rockies under 11.5 at -110. 2 incredible pitchers on the mound to get under 11.5. Patrick Corbin versus John Gray. John Gray, the Gray Wolf, who's killing it these days. But let's go with Corbin first. He's 12-11 with a 3.91 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. In his past 4, he's 4-0 with a 0.30 ERA, allowing 1 run in 30 1/3, only allowing 18 hits, 5 walks with 29 strikeouts, holding hitters to a 171 batting average and a 438 OPS. It's impressive. Now, he faced the Rockies on April 30th and May 6th, and he got lit up. Went 0-1 with a 6.97 ERA, but that was a different pitcher than he is now. Arenado can't hit him, 6 for 32 off of him. I like this spot. And he's going up against John Gray, the Gray Wolf, 6-3 with a 4.18 ERA and 1.42 WHIP. He's one of the few pitchers who excels at Coors Field. He's 4-0 with a 3.00 ERA and 1.30 WHIP this year. He's 3-2 with a 2.58 ERA in his past 6 starts. And I've watched the last 2 starts, and he looks awesome. It's his 14th start of the year. He's only pitched 75 1/3 innings this year. He's essentially in midseason form right now. Goldschmidt is 0-5 off him with 3 strikeouts. I love the 11.5. I'm going to take it. The last game I'm going to take now, I'm going to put half of what I'm putting on the other 3 parlays. I'm going to put half on this, not as much. But I'm taking Oakland on the road over Seattle at +120. It's Jarrell Cotton versus Giovanni Gallardo. Cotton is 7-10 with a 5.40 ERA and a 1.43 WHIP. Now, I have been on the Jarrell Cotton train all year, and I was finally rewarded over his last 2 starts where he won them both, allowing 3 earned runs over 12 2/3 with 3 walks and 11 Ks. I was listening to the game when Pedro Martinez this year said that Cotton reminds him of himself. Yes, he's being lit up this year by the Mariners. He's allowed 8 runs in 12 innings, including 4 homers. But he's pitching better right now than he has all year long. I think he's going to be a very good major league pitcher, and I think he's going to continue showing that through the stretch. Now, he's going up against Giovanni Gallardo, 5-10 with a 5.78 ERA, 1.50 whip. At Safeco, which is a pitcher's park, he's terrible. 2-4 with a 6.39 ERA, 1.48 whip. Opponents are hitting 282 off of him. I don't trust Gallardo. I don't think he's good enough to pitch in the majors. Now, he has thrown a couple good starts because I fade him almost automatically every 5 days. He's pitched very well versus Oakland this year. He's 2-0 with a 2.95 ERA in 4 starts, but he's lost 3 overall. The A's have lost 4 straight. But I like this number, plus 120, and I'll take my chances versus Gallardo. Okay, so I have 4 parlays with baseball. $100 Cleveland, St. Louis at plus 122. $100 Cleveland, Washington at plus 114. And $100 Cleveland, under 11.5 Arizona, Colorado at plus 154. And then I have $50 Cleveland, Oakland at plus 193. Now, Chris Barr has sent in his college football lock of the week, and he wanted me to share it with you guys. This is Alabama over Florida State. He calls it his lock, and he wins a lot in all sports, but he wins a lot in college football. So I'm going to tail this and ride with him. Now, I have it at minus 280 on Bet365. You can find it at minus 260 at 5 dimes. But minus 280 I'm going to run with. So I've got the same 4 parlays. $100 Alabama, St. Louis at plus 126. $100 Alabama, Washington at plus 114. $100 Alabama under 11.5 in Arizona, Colorado at plus 159. And $50 Alabama, Oakland at plus 198. And then also, my man Jorge is going to give me my salute action at any moment. So I'm going to make that a straight bet that I will be adding on to today's action, his WNBA pick of the day. I think you guys should all follow him on Twitter at HughMadBro. That's with an H, HughMadBro. We are 2 for 3 following my man Jorge. And all 3 days he's giving me WNBA action, I have fucking won, which is refreshing. It makes my days so much more enjoyable. That's what I'm up to today, man. Let me know what you're doing. Hit me at Jimmy the Bag on Twitter. Also, let's hit that forum up, man. Let me know who's winning, and I will celebrate your glory on my shows, man. So we got some big things coming up. Beat the Bag starts on Thursday. We'll be talking a lot more about that. We'll be doing some just straight up Beat the Bag videos coming up because it's going to be a real fun competition. 25 grand on the line. Other than that, man, you guys, good luck. All the guys running with me have been winning of late. Feels good, man. Let's fucking milk these bookies. These no good fucking bookies, man. Fatter pockets, hotter salute, saying that's how we do. Good luck out there.